I'd like to introduce you all to Antler. Hey!
Antler was born on November 1st. He was 8 pounds, 12 ounces, and 21 inches of adorable cuteness. So Antler was due on October 24th, and he did not come on October 24th. We were not sure how late he was going to be at that point, but we were kind of just trying to be ready at any moment, which is a lot of anxiety because you're like, is he coming? Is he not? Is he coming? You know, should we do this? Should we not? I was having acupuncture.
We did a lot of walking. We ate spicy food.
Yes, we went to Thai food and had spicy food and, you know, just all those little things you're supposed to do.
Luckily, we were really planned because he was a week late. We had the bags packed for a week already. We knew exactly what we were bringing. We had food ready. But it's interesting because as much as you prepare the week ahead, when it actually happens, it's still a little chaotic. When we actually got into the car and we were ready to go drive into the birthing center, we were kind of both like, wow, we've been waiting for this for months. I mean, over a year, because we had driven to the birthing center so many times, and here I was finally driving for the birth. And it was really wild.
Once we got to the birthing center, we got all checked in. Aydian was setting up the tub. I was sort of in the bed. They have like a queen size bed in the room, so I just was kind of getting comfortable on there. The midwife has to do a whole assessment and kind of checking my vitals.
It was a full 19-hour process, but when we learned that there were some complications, it definitely was stressful. So pretty much what happened was Jenilee was getting to about 9.5 centimeters dilated. Jenilee's blood pressure got low and Antler's heart rate went up, which is, a cause for concern. Exactly. When we were told that we had to make the transition from the birthing center to the hospital, I think for me, it was tough because I knew our wishes and our ideal birth didn't involve the hospital.
Once we got to the hospital, they checked us into a room. I laid in a bed. They hooked an IV into me. And so once I was stabilized, which didn't take too long.
15 minutes.
Probably 15 minutes. I think we both felt relieved, but I still was exhausted.
So we were at the birthing center for 15 hours. We arrived to the hospital and it was about 4 more hours until you actually started pushing.
Once we actually gave birth to Antler, they had us stay 24 hours at the hospital just to make sure everything was okay and that he was okay and that I was okay, which ended up being a really good thing for us, I think. And that is a miracle to be able to say because I was so resistant to going there at all. When we walked through this door with Antler, it was just a dream come true. And then we just kind of went to bed with him. We wanted to be in bed with him skin to skin as much as possible from, the moment we got home until the first few weeks of the postpartum period.
I think overall it was just, the moment that we really became a family was stepping through that door because it was time for Jenilee and I to become real parents and for us to be a family, and so it was a really magical moment.
I remember being in bed, and I think it was like one of the middle of the night feedings that we were doing within the first week, and I just looked up and I saw Aydian in his exhausted state with like Antler's face like smushed against his chest. He was standing up like trying to burp him or trying to get him to get sleepy again. And I was snapping little photos with my phone because I was just so in love with my family.
My mom was able to come for Thanksgiving, and that was really great. It was a time for her to meet her grandson, and she came all the way from New York to Oregon, so it was really cool. She was the lucky first member of our family to officially meet Antler. Jenilee's mom is next, and then my father will be coming. I think it's really great for any of our family members to come and get to meet Antler and kind of see us as the family that we've been envisioning for so long.
With Antler being as young as he is, really has sort of built a strong foundation for us as a family to grow from. It's brought Aydian and I kind of closer together and really kind of seen each other in a different kind of strength, a 4 a.m. in the middle of the night kind of strength that we haven't really witnessed in each other before. So I'm really excited about the strength we're building as a family. I'm really excited to be learning about this amazing new being in our lives, and his personality is starting to spark, you know, like it's still really early, but I'm just excited to get to know him and get to know us all over again through him.
When I first saw Antler, I actually got to catch him at the birth, which was really just an amazing, amazing feeling. And ever since that moment, like, I know that I'm a dad now, and I get even just a little choked up talking about it now because it's something that Jenilee and I worked for a long time. And I have a vision of the father I want to be, and I know that that standard is set really high in my world. And so I just sometimes get nervous. Am I going to be able to live up to the expectation that I have in my head? At the end of the day, I'm really happy and excited for the next years of our lives. I just love him so much, I can't not just give my all to him.